Good morning, babies. Today is April, that's Friday, April the 6th or something like that. Oh, here's the munchkin. So I have some interesting news today. Me and this little munchkin right here just came back from the vets. So here's the thing. So I've officially had, this munchkin has been in my life since January 29th, which I guess is roughly 2 months and a couple days, right? And this whole time, I have been a bad parent because I would make vet appointments, but I wouldn't be able to keep them because I would either get called into work or mostly it was work. Like I would either get called in. You guys know I work almost 7 days straight sometimes. Jonathan's out of town working or he's working. So it was a struggle. And finally I told myself, that's it. I'm done. We need to do it. I need to take Bambino to the doctors. It's got to get done. You know, he's going to get too old already. I've only had him since essentially the first day of February. So all of February, all of March, now we're in the first week of April. So I've had this munchkin for 2 months, which seems so much longer, to be honest with y'all. And we just came back from the doctors, and I went to a clinic that's really close by, and I love the doctor. She's so sweet. And I take Bambino out of the room, and they're like, "This is his first visit?" I go, "Yes, it's his first official visit. I've made appointments a couple times, but I've had to cancel because of work. I do apologize, but I need to do it. Today's the day. I told myself we were gonna do it. So let's go ahead and give him all the shots and things that he needs." So the nurse takes him out, and she comes back like 10 minutes later because they usually, I guess because it was the first time that they give you like a free nail clipping, and they were going to check for stool and things of that nature and just check him and weigh him and everything. And he ends up, and right now he's officially 3 pounds. Right at 3 pounds. So the nurse comes back and she's like, "You said Bambino, right?" I go, "Yes, ma'am." You said he's a boy, right? I go, "Yeah." She goes, "He's a girl." I go, I started busting out laughing. I was laughing so hard. I started crying. I was laughing so hard. I go, "Yep, I kind of figured. I kind of had a feeling." A couple people, whenever I would post pictures of Bambino, would be like, "Are you sure he's not a girl?" My thing is, here's the thing, you guys, and you probably think I'm stupid as hell, and it is what it is. And, if you've been with me for a while, you know I don't have no experience with dogs whatsoever. I have mostly dealt with cats my entire life, and cats are so much easier to tell than him or her. So this munchkin, I'll show you, has a thingy. Munchkin, can you see it? Oh, I don't want to show you dog porn, but it is what it is. So this munchkin has like a little pouchy thing right there. And so me and Jonathan just assumed, because the owner told us that Bambino was a boy, and we just assumed that because he's such a tiny, or she is such a tiny breed, that maybe his balls hadn't descended yet. That maybe because he's still so tiny, he's still a little baby. He's only 2 months old, or not 2 months old. He's now 4 months old, but I've only had him for 2 months. And so we assumed, because it's like a little thing, and it's got like a long hair in it. So, and I'm not physically down there like poking around in there, and you know what I mean? And it's a puppy. I don't know any better. And because I've never dealt with a small dog before. So I'm like, well, what the hell's that? Like we were, oh no, you're tearing up my pillow. We were under the impression, we've been doing this all week, or she's been doing this. We were under the impression that, this is very, oh no, this is not, and she doesn't want to share. She's got like a little thing that looks like a pouch, like a little penis pouch. Like, you know what I mean? And the doctor says that's her vulva. I go, oh, okay. So, and the other nurse, she's like, "You really didn't know?" I go, "No, I never questioned it." I go, "Here's the deal. I have been a cat person my entire life. My entire life. I've never dealt with a small breed of dog like this before. But even then, all the dogs I've dealt with had very, defined, a penis, little balls. Got it. And with this one, it had you know what I mean? Like, it had a little area where your balls are at, and it's got like a little pouchy thing, and it had hair, and I just assumed when the owner tells me that it's a boy, so I never questioned it. And then, of course, when I'm baiting, I'm not like down there either. Like, I just gloss over and we're done. So she comes back. She's like, well, Bambino's a girl, so I guess Bambina. So officially, Munchkin, Bambina. Oh, she has so many issues now. Munchkin, come here. Come here, Mama. I called Jonathan. I was like, babe, guess what? He's like, what? I go, Bambino is a Bambina. She's a Bambina. That is hilarious, you guys. And I know someone's going to be like, that's horrible. You waited so long. Listen, you guys. You know, and I do apologize. And I know that some fur mamas out there are going to be very upset. But it is what it is, you guys. Like, I work crazy hours. And you listen to me tell them about you? Oh, I love you, Mama. I work crazy hours, crazy days, crazy shifts. And yeah, every so once I've vlogged or whatever. And I've done, you know, inside the fitting room and thing. You're like, you had plenty of time. But here's the deal. I usually do that stuff on my downtime. Like, as soon as I get off of work, I'll go into, like, a Ross or a Burlington or whatever. And I'll do, you know, an inside the fitting room or whatever the case may be. And the times I would make the appointments, I would end up having to cancel because of work. Or I would have to cancel because of money issues or whatever. Because I want to make sure that, you know, everything is ready to go for this Munchkin. And it is what it is. You know, that's for me to do and whatever. But the doctor gave Bambina a perfect bill of health. She says that she is progressing very nicely. She says she looks great. The only thing she was just worried about is because none of her baby teeth have fallen out yet. She said that if by the time I go back in a month, if her baby teeth are still in there, we might have to do an extraction just because it'll cause infections if she still got them. But, I mean, it makes sense why she gravitates toward that damn pink pillow all the damn time. But I feel so bad. I've been dressing Bambino as a boy when, in theory, Bambina is a girl. Like, my Munchkin's a girl. Which makes a lot of sense now for a lot of personality traits. But, yeah, I would never, even now, like, I still am just like, this thingy down here, you have a little pouchy thing. Do you guys see it? Oh, she covers it. I'm like, do you see the little pouchy thing, Munchkin? It's like a little pouchy thing. It looks like a little tiny balls. That's why I was just like, maybe he's underdeveloped. I don't know. He's so tiny. Who knows? But that is my morning hilariousness. I am just like, I was laughing my ass off inside that office for a good minute. And I know they probably think I'm stupid at that clinic, but you know what? It is what it is, you guys. I'm not an animal person. I've never had, growing up, the animals were already grown by the time I came into the picture. You know what I mean? Like, never had a pet. I've always had kittens from scratch. You know what I mean? And those I could tell right off the bat if they were boy or girl, because I'm just so used to kittens. And like I said, poor Bambina, misgendered from day one. Misgendered from day one. So now I can go home and start buying pink stuff. And, you know, I just got to get into the routine of calling Bambina instead of Bambino by accident, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be hilarious for a while. But Jonathan was laughing. He just like, even he was like, well, then what? He even sent me a text. He's like, then what is that thing that we think is the penis? And I'm like, it's the vulva. So, yeah. So now instead of a baby boy, I have a baby girl. Oh my God, I feel horrible. I am a horrible, horrible mother. Horrible mother. But I'm just glad that he's in perfect health. Or she's in, oh fuck, man. That she's in perfect health and she's adorable. Everybody loved her there. She did so good. She got the shots and she didn't cry. She just didn't cry. She was such a good dog. She let everybody pick her up and she's just happy. It was towards the end that she would like be whimpering, but it wasn't for any reason. I was just literally holding her and she was just whimpering just because. But it just makes more sense now. Bambino is actually a Bambino. I texted my sister too and she's like, oh my God, your dog is, the mom is special ed just like the puppy. I'm like, thanks, Nat, thanks. I can't help it that I trust people, and if they tell me one thing, I'm just like, okay. But, okay. So, we're going to eat a little bit of lunchy lunch, right? We're going to eat a little bit of lunchy lunch. Munch is going to eat some apples because she deserves a treat. She did so good at the doctor's today. So good. I'm so proud of her. And she got her nails clipped, so hopefully she won't scratch me as much. And Jonathan, unfortunately, is out of town for work for today and tomorrow. Well, he'll be back tomorrow. He'll be back tomorrow. So, pretty much, Today's gonna be a catch-up day. I'm gonna clean, I gotta vacuum, I need to do laundry, I need to go to the store and get some more dry dog food, and just like little random things. But I wanted to share that with y'all. Again, I know there's gonna be someone that's gonna make a snarky comment and be like, you don't deserve a dog, and you shouldn't have a dog, and how stupid are you? And you know, it is what it is. You can think what you think, but at the end of the day, this dog is spoiled and is taken care of, and is just spoiled rotten and gets anything it wants. Is in a air-conditioned, you know, nice home, has a television on for them 24/7, so they're not bored, so they have interaction. You know, it is what it is. And you know, this dog does not lack for anything, for love, for treats, for food, for nothing. So finally, at 2 months, got the shots, and then we're gonna get spayed and neutered next month. So growing so fast. The only thing she did say was like, she was like, when was her birthday? I'm like, well, December 14th is when she was born. She's like, she seems like she might be a little bit younger than that. I go, that's the date they gave me. And now I'm questioning a lot of things. But when I go back to the owner's Facebook page, that's the day that was posted that she said, oh, the puppies are here. And she posted that the puppies were born. So December 14th is what I'm sticking with, because it is what it is. But she didn't say she was underdeveloped. She's not a good weight. She's at 3 pounds. But she just said she just seems like she might be younger than that, just because of her baby teeth still in her mouth. So, yeah. I guess let's get something to eat. I got to give the munchkin her heart dewormer medicine. And, yeah. So, my dog literally hates me. I don't know what's going on. So, like, about an hour after about an hour after I talked to y'all, she was like jumping all over me. And then all of a sudden she just got tired and she's been sleeping, right? And I'm assuming it's because, you know, the shots, and, you know, she got poked and prodded a little bit, and she's with strangers. And all of a sudden, I tried to pick her up, and she was crying, like I heard her somewhere, and all I did was I pick her up normally. So I'm like, damn, did I do something? I'm like, maybe I pinched her by accident with my ring or something. So then she runs into the bedroom, and I go after her, and I try to pick her up again. This time she lets me pick her up, but she's like really timid. She doesn't want me to like pick her up, and so I put her back down. And so she's been in the bedroom the whole time. But can you see her? This is where she's been. She's been watching me. And normally that munchkin is like all over the place, like running, playing with me. I don't know what the deal is, but watch. I want you to see what happens when I get up and I try to get close. I don't know if she freaking thinks I'm going to take her back to the doctors again or something. Let's see what she does. Baby, where you going? Oh, under the bed. What do you know? Let's see if I can get the thing to work. Hold on. So I got the laser out. Let's see if it gets her attention. Okay, it's making her run, but is it going to make her come to me? Why don't you want to come around me? Nothing. Does not want to come near me. Listen here, Missy. You better get over your attitude real fast. How are you going to get fed? Huh? Munchkin? Come here. She's breaking my heart. Alright, well, I'm going to leave a little bit so I can go just pick up some stuff at the store. But I'm just like, I don't know if she's just pissed off at me or what, because A, she was a boy when she left, now she's a girl. And 2, maybe she just realizes, like, shit, you know, she took me to the doctors, now she might try to take me to the doctors again, so I'm gonna head out real quick. It's already like late afternoon. I've been making phone calls all morning, paying bills, cleaning, all kinds of junk. But I think I'm gonna go to, where am I gonna go? My first stop is gonna be, I don't even know. I need to pick up some more groceries because I work all weekend and I don't have enough fruit to get me through the weekend. I need to pick up some dog food for the munchkin, so I'm thinking probably go to H-E-B, but I want to make one more stop before that, but I don't know where. Like, I don't need any more clothes. The struggle is real. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So I'm home. I went to H-E-B. That was a struggle. About $80 worth of groceries and really didn't get very much, to be honest with you. But the good news is, when I walked in, this little bundle of joy was happy to see the mama. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, show your wagging tail. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened. Like, she just didn't want nothing to do with me when I left, and it was breaking my heart. I was like, okay, I'll let her get warmed up to me again. Maybe she's just mad. She's just sassy. She's sassy like her mama. But yeah, she was waiting for me at the door. She was happy. She was her normal self. I'll keep slipping up and saying him, but her normal self. And then she even left me a little present right there. I'm wondering if maybe she was just a little constipated and maybe that's why she didn't feel good or what have you. It's been a traumatic day for her. She went from a boy to a girl. She got poked in her butthole, and then she got a whole bunch of shots, and just traumatic for the baby. Just traumatic for my mama. Oh, my poor mama. You're so traumatized. So traumatized. Forced her to take some medicine that she didn't want to take. But it is what it is. But I'm home. It's like 7:30 at night. It's humid, y'all. I'm so sorry. I've been a poor vlogger today. It's been horrible. This one has really taken a toll on me because I was very depressed, thinking that she hated me for the rest of her life and I was never going to be able to pick her up again. And she changed her mind. Oh, mama. Oh, my God. It's going to be so weird saying mama, but I guess it makes sense since I don't know. To me, you're always going to be my little boy. Aww. It's just going to take some time. I gotta chant. You're a girl, you're a girl, you're a girl. Your mother is stupid, your mother is stupid. But I'm going to put up the groceries. Eat a little something, show you what I'm going to eat. Probably pack my lunch for tomorrow. And then wind down a little bit. The apartment's actually clean, believe it or not. I vacuumed, I did laundry. I don't know why I didn't share any of that shit with y'all. It took me forever because on the way to H-E-B, what should have been a 7-minute drive took almost 35 minutes because they're doing a whole bunch of construction on Culebra. Lord only knows why. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, huh, baby? Oh, I'm so glad you're happy. I got some watermelon. You want to eat some watermelon? You don't even know what that is. Okay. Well, she does. She's eaten it before. Oh, I'm so glad you're happy that I'm home. No? No wagging of the tail? Okay. Oh, my poor baby. I thought you were going to hate me forever. Oh. Traumatized. Traumatized child. All right. I'll be right back. Oh, stalker. You want the apple? You better eat it. You love apple. Get it together. Come on. Mama. Hello. Come on. You like apple. Don't act like that. Don't be extra right now. Eat it. Oh. Really? Munchkin? No. Eat your apple. Oh, eat your apple. Eat your apple. Eat your apple. Eat it. Maybe your apple dog. Anyways, so this is what I'm going to have for dinner real fast. It is a Taylor Farms BLT salad with chicken, and it's also out of focus. It's about 270 calories. The apples for me and the dog to share. My yogurt that I need to eat. I have 2 of these left, and then some grapes, and then I have my Lipton green tea. So that's going to be my dinner today. And then you? Oh, you crying? I'm sorry, honey. You had such a traumatic day. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. And does not care. Okay, I'm gonna eat my apple then. No, you don't care? So it don't look like it, but she's still a little skittish around me. When I was eating right now, like you saw, usually Bambino is like all up in, you know, I'm gonna keep saying Bambino because Bambino still means baby. Bambina would normally be all up in my face when I'm eating, and like the apple didn't want to. I don't know if maybe she was all appled out from earlier because she did already have like a half an apple earlier. But I literally had to like reach for her, like snatch her up off the floor so that I could put her in my lap. But I'm gonna let her just chill on my chest for a little while and just kind of get used to playing around. And she's barking at me and stuff. I'm just like, it's not the same. She's traumatized today. Hopefully by tomorrow she'll forget. But she's loving on me a little bit. She's let me hold on to her. Oh, mama. Traumatized. I'm so traumatized. So I think I'm gonna end up wrapping it up here because I just want to relax with her and just kind of relax with her and just kind of like let her know I'm sorry. My poor munchkin. My poor baby. I'm sorry today was such a cluster F of a vlog, you guys. I know there's some of y'all that say that the swearing is unnecessary, but I'm sorry, I'm Italian. Some of the swearing just comes out sometimes and I can't help it. But oh, I was depressed for like an hour. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I thought this was gonna be permanent and be like, you don't love me no more. But I guess gradually she'll warm back up and realize, you know, I am still okay, honey, that I'm still mama. So we're just gonna relax. We're gonna watch Shrek. I'm gonna eat my graps and just get her to wind down for a little bit, and I'll pack my lunch. But I think that's it. I think we're just gonna end it here because there's really nothing going on in my life, and I'm sorry today has been so boring. But I figured you'd want to know, you know, my life today, the how stupid I can be. I have my moments, you guys. There's days where I'm just like, I don't think about it, and in retrospect, I look back and I'm like, you know, some people had made some comments when they would see his belly or her belly, be like, I think that's a girl, and I just shrugged. I was like, between me and Jonathan, we're just like, boy. It's okay. You're still my baby. Just gotta dress you up in pinks and stuff like that. And usually girl clothes are so much cuter. So, would you lay down though, honey? Like, this is so unnecessary. Okay. So, I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching, and until next video.